Welcome back to another weekly review. After the deadline day, a lot of movement and सोने से पहले और सोने के बाद का सीन कुछ और ही है. When we went to sleep, Gueye to Liverpool was on, and after we are
Was
awake,
done. Going to
it was
Liverpool was
done.
done.
Here we go. Does not have as much value anymore, apparently. David Ornstein, greater.
It looks like it, yes.
Yeah, but maybe. First of all, welcome Vaisakh. Welcome back. Welcome Neeraj.
Thank you,
Welcome
thank you,
back
thank you.
Dharmik. Welcome back Shrenik. Liverpool and deadline day and summer transfer in general. Shrenik and Arsenal Liverpool. What a way to kind of end the week. Bitter, sweet, sweet, bitter. How was it?
Sweet, sweet. No bitter at all.
Guehi?
That
Sweet.
banger cannot be bitter at all.
Yeah,
Yes,
Seriously.
man.
man.
I watching that reel. Liverpool has posted that reel from every angle. So
Yes.
watching that goal on repeat from every angle.
Yeah.
So
Crazy,
yeah,
man.
it's a crazy day in the life of a Liverpool fan. इसाक भी आ चुका है. हाँ, एक और आना चाहिए था लेकिन नहीं है. बट दैट्स
Hmm.
फाइन. वी आर गुड एज ऑफ नाउ. प्रोबेबली
Yeah.
नेक्स्ट ईयर फ्री में मिलेगा.
Hmm.
The
Yeah,
length.
it is the most spending team, most spent by a single team in a summer transfer window.
Yeah,
Record
but they
Uh,
breaking
also
of the
sold.
Chelsea.
Hmm.
but the
Net spend.
net spend is less than most
Net
teams
spend is
also.
less than Chelsea, but incoming half spend is
नहीं
more
नहीं
than I think the most spent than Chelsea.
नेट
Chelsea
स्पेंड इज
starts
200 mil,
I
right?
I don't know about net spend of Chelsea, but I'm pretty sure we are less than Arsenal. So
Yeah, I
that's
think
the
210 है Liverpool का, Arsenal 260 next spend
Hmm.
because we are shit at selling. So
We are hardly like 60, 50 million or something. So
No,
because
these
we
people
we
got
sold
we
for 400
we
something.
had
No?
an overall and we
yeah.
had we sold so many players. So,
I
I
think we
think
were on
the
profit only.
most
300
difficult
million we
sale,
sold.
most
Yeah.
difficult sale Chelsea made
yes.
was Chilwell to Stratford. It's a difficult
Yes.
sale, man. I mean, it's a difficult club to sell to. Like no common ownership, nothing. Todd Bowley negotiating with Todd Bowley.
But
Crazy.
Raheem Sterling रह गया. I mean, he'll
Yeah.
enjoy
Ah,
retirement.
Yeah.
300k a week.
300k.
300K a week. Yeah.
Life
oh
goals,
boy,
man.
that man and Jadon Sancho are enjoying their life.
Jadon Sancho
Jadon तो
गया
फिर भी
ना?
बिक गया.
Jadon
हाँ.
Sancho loan. We offload that money, that wages on.
But then still the money is
Yeah, he's
still.
making money. Also,
Uh,
also Anthony also leaving another money that is we save on that.
but
And
Anthony
Yeah,
was not at high wages as what
अरे
Jadon
yeah.
Sancho
250
was it? Oh,
भाई very expensive. क्या बोल रहा है?
United
100 million signing. I'm sure must have been that. Not sure, but yeah.
oh my.
250 का है.
But
Crazy.
coming to Liverpool's performance, I think I'm really scared about them. Like, they are doing that champion stuff. भले all those three games they were not at their best, but somehow they've grind those 3 points, and
True,
I
true,
think that's
true,
what matters to
true.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what was it like? First game was like
Bournemouth.
2-2, and
Bournemouth.
then Chiesa that
Mm.
standard. I mean, Salah scored तो वो consider नहीं करते वो 3-2 up थे. उसके
Hmm.
बाद second game 2-0 up against Newcastle, going against 10 man Newcastle, getting 2-2, Newcastle almost dominating, and then that again injury time 3-2. And this also game, I mean, this game was more even than anything, but that didn't do much creatively. I didn't say anything much creatively, but okay, that goal is just crazy. I mean, if you
So
Yeah.
can strike that ball, you can't say. I
like
don't think keeper save it.
that's a moment of magic.
Game
It
of two
is.
halves, man. Game of two halves in a way.
Game of two
Yeah.
halves. Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so totally agree कि Arsenal was very much composed in the first half. They rolled the dice however they wanted to. But yeah, like second half, at least when we started to pick back. I think some changes happened in the boardroom. What strategy or what tactics must have changed, and everybody started pressing. So that was a good thing. And I somehow believe what Carragher just mentioned. Uh, Arsenal's problem is not scoring goals. they are not being creative enough. That is one thing, and over reliance on the like corners. And Liverpool did a brilliant job defending all those corners. Like having 9 corners, not letting Arsenal score even one. That is truly remarkable.
But I think in this game they were also handicapped without having Odegaard and Saka to start
We
off
didn't
the
have
game.
Saka, we didn't have Odegaard, we didn't have Kai
Odegaard, yeah,
Havertz, we lost Saliba in the first 3 minutes. It wasn't ideal, of course.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's not
we
an ideal
have a
start.
brand new front three playing for us, and
But
Liverpool created less than us. So I don't think creativity is an issue compared to Liverpool, at least, because this season, especially this season,
so, so so from a creative standpoint, I am not saying only creativity in creating chances, but converting those chances also.
of
Like
course, and which is
creating
why
the
we bought the players that we brought, right? Like the kinds of Eze, the likes of Eze, the likes of Noni. Noni has been among the top ones who create shots, and I saw that live. He created two opportunities out just
Yeah,
by
yeah,
driving into the box.
right.
yeah.
So
So to
we
be
were over
honest,
reliant on Bukayo.
that's what I find. The only person who was really missing from that team was Bukayo Saka. I still feel Odegaard is not at all an important player for Arsenal, despite him being a captain. He's not that creative at all. He's not penetrating that at all. He looks for those safe passes, to the right or the left. Although even after he came and Eze came, Eze had a much more impact than the Arsenal captain. So, and that is also one of my key areas of concern. Ki why not play Eze, who already knows how to play in Premier League? Okay, he might be new to the system, but he was already fit enough. He was playing a few games for Crystal Palace. He has already played a game and won against Liverpool. So that was like, I don't
I
know what
think I
discipline.
think it's like you can't throw him. If it was a probably different opponent, maybe you throw Eze into starting lineup. But against Liverpool, because it's Liverpool and high intensity. So if you don't know the system, I think that could be problematic. That's why maybe that's only excuse maybe to
Also,
not
it's
start
all in
him.
hindsight, right? It's comfortable to say this as
Yeah,
hindsight because
Exactly.
Martinelli has a great record against Liverpool. He always
Exactly.
scores, tends to score or has a chance, at least a chance,
chance.
especially running in behind against Liverpool. So you had to trust him, and as he just came and just trained with us for 2 days at max, I think 2 sessions. And then if you directly swap him with Martinelli, who's had a good record with Liverpool against Liverpool, of course, in hindsight, you can say, and now going forward, it even gives Arteta the proof कि भाई just trust as a much better than what we've got.
Yeah, okay, potentially, like definitely agree with that point, but also my this is my perspective again. I don't want to include my opinions on Arsenal fans or Arteta. ओडेगार्ड को नहीं लाना चाहिए था, उससे अच्छा वो मार्टिनेली को
Toneri,
रखना चाहिए था और एंटे को फ्री फ्री रोल देना चाहिए था, अगर उतना ही
fair
करना
point.
है, और वो बच्चे के जगह पे वो नवानेरी को लाना चाहिए था. दिस इज व्हाट आई फील, बट अगेन इट्स माय पर्सपेक्टिव.
I think he
Yeah,
wanted to break it from the middle. That is why. But first half, as you could see, like without Eze, they were very much like they were there in the game. Like Arsenal was not taken away from Anfield and everything. Like first half properly dominate kiya hai. So, but like yeah, that banger was insane, man. Tough loss to swallow. So
yeah.
I
Yeah.
also love Raya's comment. New ball hai Puma ka.
I mean, you should just not talk about these things, man. They should learn their lessons because I think
Yeah,
last year
that-
Pep Pep also talked about the ball, but because it's Pep, it's okay. But if you are an Arteta or if you are a Raya, even if you're talking facts, even if it is facts, just don't talk about it
yeah.
because people have their own narratives. Anyway, we can go to the Chelsea game maybe, or the United game, whatever's fine. I
anything
think
was.
the Chelsea Fulham. Oh my God, this was the first game of the match day of the game week, and
VAR supremacy.
yeah, man, some shady decisions there. Oh, how was the
Though
match?
it's 2 games in a row, even like the Crystal Palace game, the starting game, like Aze's free kick
As in.
was like a tricky one, and now against Fulham, I mean, we got the goal any which ways, like, but still,
Todd
Uh,
Bowley has finally invested where he has to.
correct. Looks
PGMOL.
like it. No, all jokes aside, like we were pretty dominant. Like we played the football which we supposed to play. We were not getting the low goals, but like eventually when we got it through the corner, we were very much clinical. You can see it in the XG and everything. So we were dominating them. There were hardly any chances which like Fulham created in like proper open play, and you could even see in the moments like the Fulham didn't have like 10 minutes like of a hold or something where they were like actually pushing for it. So, but yeah, eventually the talking point became the VAR decision and the issue
Yeah.
behind it. But like it's always been inconsistent. अभी आज it went with Chelsea, but अभी next game week it will go against Chelsea. तो वो कुछ ना कुछ होता रहता है. तो
I think
that,
Fulham started really well. That Delap injury, I think, affected our game plan.
correct.
Like they came into the game quite aggressively, and we were not able to keep the ball like in the first half. But thankfully, we've been better at corners this season. A cue from I think Arsenal we have taken, and Delap inevitably scores. Sorry, Pedro. And I think second half was a very controlled performance. In the second half, we looked like we were a team at home, and a stronger team.
Correct.
And again, we got a penalty, unlucky for again Fulham. But yeah, I think all in all, 3 points is what matters. I think.
Yeah.
And again, second half we switched on and we showed like yeah, we can do well.
The
I
other
think that
major talking
Swindon,
point was this, right? This substitution
Yes,
changed so
yes,
much in
yes,
the transfer window.
yeah,
My
yes.
God, Delap going, John finally गया ना Nicholas Jackson.
Yes, इवेंट
Yeah, yeah.
वो वापस आने को ही रेडी नहीं
And
था भाई, बोलता है मैं आऊंगा ही नहीं वापस.
फ्लाइट
वो
वापस नहीं
रेडी
पहले
जाता है
somehow,
ऐसा सब एजेंट
वीकेंड
बोलेगा.
and
टिकट
somehow
करा था उसने
somehow Chelsea squeezed a better deal out of that. मतलब second में,
करेक्ट
first में
करेक्ट
obligation नहीं था, and first में the loan fee
Option.
was 15 million, then वो 16.5 हो गया, and then वो obligation भी हो गया.
ऑब्लिगेशन भी करवा दिया तो
Right.
Man, like we are a very amazing sellers.
Yeah, man.
सब लोग बाहर सोच रहे हैं
Now you also have Garnacho.
गार्नाचो ले लिया.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
we
Dracula.
even took the guy from Brighton on loan.
Yeah, Brighton.
हाँ,
Yeah, so
आई
and
थिंक
Tyreek George.
ब्राइटन तो हमारा ऐसा है कि आओ कौन है भाई आ जाओ.
तुम्हारा टेस्को है टेस्को.
आई थिंक
And
चेंजिंग
yeah,
पॉइंट वाज वो जॉश किंग का गोल व्हिच वाज
हाँ,
डीप ऑफसाइड
करेक्ट.
आई थिंक दैट्स व्हेन चेल्सी स्विच्ड ऑन क्योंकि उसके पहले इट वाज फ्लोइंग एंड देन सडनली फुलहैम टुक ऑफ
Fulham took off.
फुलहैम
Correct.
Fulham started attacking that goal like anything. They created that Josh King wala chance which was slightly offside, and then Chelsea like, "अरे ये हमारा home है," and then they switched off before
Correct.
the game.
After
So,
that, they turned on, and like as soon as they got the second goal from that penalty and everything, after that they
फिर
were
तो
for
हाँ,
sure कि just see out the game, like do
uh,
nothing, completely see out the game. So it was unfortunate for Fulham. ऐसा उनके साथ भी दो गेम में दो इंसिडेंट ऐसे हो गए कि ऐसे पेनल्टीज मिल गए. और it is a stat where they have given like penalties in all their 3 games. ऐसा कुछ है, like I
yeah,
don't
I think PGML apologized to them later, but what
yeah.
what what does it have value
know.
once it's done? Next up, your season whatever episode 3
Wow.
was also fun.
One win after 4 games. Fourth game, one win, first win, and
Man, tell
somehow.
me, were you happy with this game apart from the
So
result?
okay, so this is my take, all right. This is my take, and this is what I wanted to talk about. So
Yeah.
I blame
Also,
managers
talk to
when
us
they.
about the Grimsby game.
Yeah, exactly. I'll talk to you about entire thing.
Yeah.
Like 4 games done, one draw, one loss the first game against Arsenal, second game or 2-2 or 1-1 draw. Third game you lose to Grimsby, and then fourth game you're here. So and then all the talks about saying Amorim being sacked, and I am also completely of the opinion that managers should be able to adapt. Great managers adapt to any scenario. They change formations, they change. I mean, if Ferguson, if Cruyff, if Pep Guardiola can do that, any manager should be ready to adapt to the players. Okay, but at the same time, if the manager puts out a system which creates chances, I'm okay. You may be conceding or you can have chances where like the ball go like you are open in the middle or whatever. But if you figuratively or like look at it objectively rather, every goal we have conceded has come from a player mistake. Every goal we have missed, or every match we have had 3 or 4 great chances which we have missed. And unfortunately, we can't take that on the manager, right? Unfortunately, that's I mean, it's a player. He cannot just go and put the ball in. If you go to Grimsby game and you have a keeper who has had blunders over 2 seasons, you expect another blunder itself. And God thanks, we have a new keeper in
Yeah,
the
lemons.
Mm.
yeah, Lemons, Baby Courtois, or whatever his nickname is. But I mean, he seems to be more secure, at least with his hands. He can at least stop the ball with his hands, and not like Onana, who just has soft hands to put the penalties.
Spaghetti
You're
hands,
getting
man.
two
He's got
hands.
spaghetti
You get
hands.
2 hands to the ball and you miss it. But coming back, so I don't think United have played really bad. It's just we have had mistakes at unfortunate time. You don't expect Bruno to miss penalties in the Fulham game. Arsenal again. VAR also apologized in that game as well to United, so that is also there. So there are multiple incidents. Grimsby game, your keeper just messes up and then you miss penalty. Cunha misses a penalty that he should have scored and to get us through. So you get here. Great first half. Great first half. I don't know how we did not end up the first half with 3-0 up. Ahmad had a 1-on-1 and Bomo
Yeah.
had the
Correct.
chances,
Yeah.
did not go through, right? Then we score. We had that one goal, initial goal, thankfully own goal, and then Burnley comes back and plays the good game. I mean, they put
They
work.
just
We
capitalized.
fight back, get 2-2, and thankfully we get that penalty and we score. But these are, I think, catalyst moments. It is ideal we get it now because we have 2 weeks of international break. We can probably realign things a little bit better. And we are heading into Manchester City and Chelsea. So our next 2 fixtures are Manchester City and Chelsea,
Home away.
which are going to City's
Oh,
at Etihad, and I think we face Chelsea at home.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that's the 2 fixtures next,
Man,
and we
United
are
Chelsea is
going.
just going to be a nil-nil anyway. You
Then
can bet your money on
eventually.
it.
I don't know. I don't know. I think the teams have changed quite a lot, but I
It's
would
gonna
say
be. It's just Garnacho. How he.
Garnacho is the main
Yes.
talking point there, and the next game is basically we are going ahead of City in the table, so
Oh,
that
yeah.
matters.
I think
Yeah.
City and you have the same points, no?
No, no,
No, 4-3.
4 versus 3. We have 4 points. City has 3. City has
Oh,
one win and
damn.
two
You're
defeats.
above
That's
City.
Us
that's
too.
crazy.
We were
That's
discussing our City
crazy.
back after game week 1, Dharmik.
That's crazy.
No,
Manan, Saurabh, and I was speaking game week one. Oh, our City back. They are really contending for it. And we are like, this
but
is
also I think the major point of this victory was we are not too far away. Like we don't get too far away from even like Liverpool or like Chelsea, Arsenal. So it's like we're not
okay,
down
okay,
there. We
okay,
cannot like
okay. Wait, wait,
win the
wait,
game.
wait, 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 wait,
Points,
wait,
points,
wait, wait,
just points,
wait,
Everyone just asked you to
just
calm
I
points.
down there,
think you can
Vaishak.
wait,
you can you can cut this clip and put in the
wait,
white.
wait, 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 wait.
It is about just mentality. But otherwise, most likely Amarim is
Yeah,
sacked. We have had 3 managers sacked already, 3 ex-managers sacked in the same week. Like Ole sacked,
yeah.
Mourinho sacked,
Mourinho.
then Ten Hag sacked. So I didn't want a Amarim sack on Tuesday. So at least I'm
United on
glad we have
CV
two
is
weeks of
crazy, man.
hope.
The only
We
thing
have
that I felt with the United game was like that 2 goals you can't give like against Burnley. That's
Hmm.
that's that's crime.
yeah. I agree. It's
That's
hard. We cannot but also positionally, yeah, I do agree
positionally
we are not
something
that
has to be sorted. हाँ, I understand
true,
that
true.
he's trying his best और भाई वो penalty नहीं देखता है वो दिख गया भाई वो उसका मीम कट गया वो ऐसे लेटा हुआ है वो बाजू देख रहा है वो
But the thing, why we should have been 2-0, 3-0 up in the first half. If
that
we are
is true
2-0,
that
3-0
is
up,
true
then we don't take that pressure. We can just be like, oh, let's pass the ball, take the
correct
3-3 game,
correct
and then dominate from there. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah. And क्या बोलते हैं Emiliano Martinez was very close. He was waiting in the training ground
exactly
of
yeah
Villa.
Mm.
yeah
He was waiting,
Ma
and I think
Marco
that was a great deal.
Vittos. क्या
That's
बोल
a
रहा था
great
ये?
deal that
Unai Emery.
Bisu Bisu
Bisu.
कुत्तो Bisu
What was that interview, man?
that interview was crazy भाई
Bichara, bhai, bichara. United, Villa made a lot of signings in the end. I think Sancho,
because
Leah, Elliot.
Villa is actually also on a bad trajectory. 3 games, 3 defeats, or 3 games, 1 point, something like that.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
haven't
And
got
they
a
haven't
point
scored.
they
They
haven't
have not
got
Yeah.
scored a
they
goal.
haven't scored
Yeah.
I think the first game was 0-0. I think that's
0
the
0
only
0
point
0.
they got. So
Yeah,
one
yeah.
point, but yeah. And then losing to Crystal Palace, I mean, also Crystal Palace were dominating, but
You
that should have
don't
felt
lose
bad.
to West Ham, man. Come on.
Yeah, man.
True.
That too 3-0, right?
Yeah.
And it
Yeah,
could
yeah.
have been four. वो इसका
It could
chance
have
क्या
been,
गया?
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we
Yikes.
should talk about City. Hey, bottom. Look at bottom table.
City, Brighton, yeah, Brighton, great comeback. Again, this reason why all of us kind of rated Brighton very highly in the predictions, right? Showed their quality. And City showed their, rather, they showed their vulnerability की. And Haaland also showed that he's there to score. मतलब simple सा एक छोटा सा opportunity and Haaland just ran
He
on his
भाई
scores. He
instincts,
scores.
man.
कुछ
Yeah, he
उसको
scores.
बॉल किधर नजदीक भी नहीं था, वो मारमूश के कोई टच से उसने ले लिया और मार दिया,
Really.
कुछ कुछ था भी नहीं उसके पास. But
Crazy
like,
भाई.
yeah,
Also, I
City.
think he had two headers also, which were like
Yes,
on the
exactly.
goal,
Yeah,
which they
yeah,
say
yeah.
was great saves also. So it's
Yes,
like not
yeah.
easy.
I
But
I
think
yeah,
mean,
they
like,
are also missing Kevin De Bruyne. उनको भी साला कोई
yeah,
बॉल चाहिए जो उसके पास लाके दे, तो बिना उसके एक गोल मार रहा है, लाके कोई देगा तो 3-4 गोल मार देगा.
प्रोवाइडर नहीं है ऐसा जो, मतलब इवन अभी रॉड्री के साथ सपोर्ट में कोई खेलता नहीं है, वो ऐसा 4-1 खिला रहा है, बट ऐसा इट इज लुकिंग ऐसा मिडफील्ड में रॉड्री डोमिनेट हो जाता है, 3 4 प्लेयर आ जाते हैं, और ब्राइटन के प्लेयर दे आर कॉन्स्टेंटली रनिंग, वो मिटोमा क्या भागता रहता है,
हाँ,
Hmm.
तो
crazy.
इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू ट्रैक
but I
बैकवर्ड.
think their number 10 is Turkey, right? They want Turkey to be in
यस,
that number 10. He's
यस.
That is,
injured, so
he's
he's not.
injured for 2 months.
2 months,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that's basically Pep having to adjust and
Yeah,
change things around. But also on that like Liverpool City game, City do create chances, but I mean, also Rodri first defeat in 50 starts, 50
50
Premier League starts
starts.
or something, which
Yes.
is like
Finally.
crazy stat. I don't know how that stat
Yeah,
works, but yeah.
yeah.
But also they defensively just look vulnerable.
They
Like
look,
last
They have
season.
they look
they
like
don't
last
have
season.
any
Yeah, yeah,
order
yeah, yeah.
And
maybe.
Donnarumma, they've added Donnarumma now. Pep has had a full circle movement, from sacking or who was it, Joe Hart, who's a
Joe
shot
Hart.
stopper, to going to a ball playing keeper to back to having a shot stopper. And
But
Luis
but I
Enrique,
do you really think Donnarumma is needed for that team? Because I think Rashford fits that system very well. He's a great he's a very good with his saves and then shot stopping, but also
very
very good with his
young
feet.
and very nervous for
But
what City is fighting for, I guess. I think
Maybe yeah.
Donnarumma
But the
is
Tottenham game, it's a one of mistake in my opinion. The second game
Yeah.
he was crazy good. Like he actually made really good saves. That second goal, I
ऑरा
mean, we
नहीं लगता
can't
है वो
say anything.
ट्रैफोर्ड का कीपर का एक
Correct.
ऑरा होता है ना वो ऐसा फील नहीं होता
Yeah,
एंड आई
yeah.
थिंक वो लोग राइट बैक वाले पोजीशन में थोड़े वल्नरेबल है, मतलब उधर
हाँ
वो मैथिस नूनेस खेलता है, कोई दूसरा खेलता है, इट इज अ वेरी एडजस्टेड ऐसा राइट बैक
Yeah.
फॉर्मेशन
It's
उधर है,
not
तो
established. You don't
इट्स नॉट
because yeah,
एस्टेब्लिश्ड.
you
करेक्ट,
haven't seen Foden also come into the picture. You
करेक्ट,
haven't seen the
एग्जैक्टली. सो
players come into the picture yet. So that's
but
true.
it's difficult, like I think
Yeah,
even they are all setting up a new system, so maybe,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I think this two defeats is something you have to look, like Brighton always does something against City, तो वो दिखता
True,
ही
true.
है, तो
even
या
Spurs, Brighton, दोनों कुछ ना कुछ करते हैं.
I
लेकिन
swear.
Also,
and
Spurs coming after that win to lose 1-0 and
दिस
not
इज
having a single.
By
I think they had a first shot in 70th minute, 80th minute,
and
something
Yeah,
I
like that.
think
correct.
80th minute or something,
I
yeah.
think Tottenham have, for the past eight, I think the last eight defeats that they handed to City, the very next game they've lost. So all last eight times that they defeated City, the next game they went ahead and lost. The most
wow.
Yeah,
Spursy thing. But
it's.
Typical.
I mean,
yeah,
in the
I
first
mean,
half, they had like zero shots, zero
Zero.
corners.
Zero,
I
nothing.
mean, it was
at
like I
home,
was
huh?
seeing that match. I was like, it was like the most worst thing you can see. Like they go to City, they dominate 2-0, and then they come at their home. They are like
और फिर
zero
look at that
shots,
lost.
zero
XG. Look
corners.
at that XG.
XG
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
0.19 by, they were so off.
भाई, क्या
way
टीम
off, yeah,
खेला है कोई
man.
क्रिएटर नहीं था क्या बट या मैन दे साइन जावी
It was
सिमोन्स एंड कोलो मुआनी
Yeah,
फैंटास्टिक
yeah.
टू साइनिंग्स मैन कॉम्बो में साइनिंग तो बढ़िया गया अभी देखते हैं आगे
I
but it
mean,
was
I
like the strongest team
but
there. Yeah,
do you
see,
exactly do you change this team? Like, where does
So I think
Muani go into
what
this
he played
team?
in the first game, that team was different. So Thomas Frank is like he changes teams according to the opposition. So I think
हाँ
the first team that he played, where he played Sar in that number 10 position, that was first game against Burnley. That was the perfect team. ये वाला team City के सामने भी था, and he did the same against Bournemouth, but Bournemouth were too good.
I
मतलब
think
वो
the reason he played this team was to exploit that right hand side with Brennan
correct,
Johnson.
correct.
That was the only reason to play it like that. नहीं तो
But
सार
exactly the
was
two signings
good.
they have brought, where do they go into this team?
वो तो Xavi Simons तो proper 10 खेलेगा. वो
या
तो
मैन
it is for sure
बेंटनकूर
written.
बेंटनकूर का जगह ले लेगा पालिनियन सिंगल
हाँ
सिक्स बेंटनकूर जावी सिमोन्स एंड
Hmm.
देन you need runners in front of Javi and they have Kolomuani now and
They
Solanke
also,
का क्या
by
हो
the
गया
way, have Solanke in there, which was their record signing. And
Record
they,
signing.
Thomas Frank doesn't prefer him to start over Charlison.
या
But
मतियस
yeah,
स्टेल
at
भी आ गया
least
है ये क्या परमानेंट
yeah.
आ गया क्या मतियस स्टेल
ये वापस सेकंड सीजन लोन है.
Second
ओह ओके
season.
ओके
Loan,
ओके
but obligation to buy this time.
I think this
हाँ
time might be there might be an obligation to buy, but at
ओके
least they
ओके
have got their attacking options. Like, क्योंकि
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
they are also going to be playing Champions League and they are going to be in different cups. So like they have got their things sorted, but like they will keep doing this typical Spursy thing by like they'll
yeah.
go 3-0 up and then the next game they'll lose 1-0 by.
आई थिंक
Also,
स्टिल
Forest had a good
फिफ्थ
win
प्लेस इज अप फॉर
for
ग्रैब्स
loss. Sorry.
Also, Milner scored.
या
Ah,
Yeah.
bhai.
And Milner
इज द
pulling out Haaland celebration. The videos
no
that
he
Jota.
they
did
show of
the Jota
celebration.
celebration
Jota.
Jota.
Jota,
Jota.
sorry. Oh, my bad.
uh,
Jota one. Yeah.
also yeah he's the second youngest and the second oldest Premier League player
Oldest.
to score
Yeah.
what a style
Yeah.
consistency
भाई
man hats off
14-15 सीजन हो गए भाई, बचपन से खेल रहा है भाई. कब
I think
20
more than
20
that.
season
640 appearances हो गए उसके. Like
yeah,
he's on queue to break the appearances वाला record.
Gareth Barry
Uh,
na
Gareth Barry वाला.
Yeah.
yeah and then Sunderland won at Brentford again last minute कुछ तो था ये
90 plus 5 पे header मारा था.
Granit Xhaka assist
Comeback.
Yeah.
Wolves Everton man Jack Grealish 4 assists already leaderboard he
Have you
deserves his
Yeah.
seen
love
that Grealish is the perfect player at the perfect time for the new stadium? So already
Yes.
people are chanting his like statue
yeah
in front of the new stadium.
he is that cult player you need at a
Yeah,
medium
I mean,
small club
he has aura to, he has aura. If you just, it's like one of those players you just let loose.
yeah
You do
yeah,
something on you.
actually, the thing is, he needs freedom, which was blocked at City.
Correct.
So
Correct.
now he's again in that Aston Villa phase.
yeah he can look
Yeah.
back at his life look at the medals also and then now enjoy his football also so
Yeah.
good life Leeds
And then
Newcastle
Forest
snooze
West
fest
Ham.
yeah Forest West Ham was crazy unexpected as fuck
Yeah.
I mean कुछ भी हो रहा है
But
यार
also it's like, just like if you look at the scoring, it's like 85th minute, post 85th minute something. So I think Bowen had a great score in that. He scored something in the like
It was
that
82nd minute,
82nd minute, 88th
yeah
minute, yeah.
84th
See,
minute.
84
that
88
goal was crazy
91
good, and that opened up the entire floodgates at that
and
point
then Paqueta's
because
celebration
Forest.
इसके
फॉरेस्ट
वजह से
कैसे नहीं मार सकता है यार. आई थॉट लाइक भाई क्रिस वुड इज गोइंग टू हैव अ वॉक इन द पार्क अगेंस्ट लाइक वेस्ट हैम और
No, West Ham were very organized, like really would organize. I think I saw like the second half of the game. And again, because fantasy Premier League, तो हम वुड को
Hmm.
सपोर्ट कर रहे थे,
करेक्ट
but
एग्जैक्टली.
West Ham were extremely organized.
विल्सन भाई क्या छीना वो बोयन से would have been goal of the season वो सोलो वाला and then
Then
Villa at Palace Guehi probably would have been the ideal farewell goal for him stunner man stunner what a
that
celebration
Yeah,
was
also
a stunner.
it
Yes,
was.
definitely.
yeah but Villa
But
struggling
also
Villa
Palace are
struggling
playing so good. Like how, like Palace actually has identity now. Like they
undefeated
play with a
longest
system.
undefeated run currently in the Premier League
They play with the system. They play, with like what to expect, where the passes are gonna go. It's like,
yeah
yeah, really good.
Glasner's too good. Glasner's too good.
Yeah,
He has done something with this team. Even though like Eze is gone, like still he's like working his way out. Like this team
I
looks
agree.
pretty good this season. So
yeah
yeah,
he apparently धमकी
hopefully
दिया
he
ना
has a
गोई
good
ही गया तो
run.
और अगर साइनिंग रिप्लेसमेंट
Yeah.
नहीं
Correct,
किया तो मैं ही
correct,
चला
correct,
जाऊंगा करके
correct.
yeah man yeah you know some
Thank
So
God
for
for
some
that.
did you guys hear the story about why he did not go through? Because apparently they
They
had
booked
another like
a
transfer fee for
player
someone
for
else.
medical. He
some
failed.
other player. But
Yeah,
he
He
went
got.
to medical to some other team, I think,
He got. He
probably
got.
West Ham.
Oh,
तो वहां जाके वो he went for like the medical there and got a transfer instead of basically Crystal Palace. He went to West Ham or something.
oh, so Palace didn't get
So
the replacement, so that is why they
yeah,
say,
so
oh,
that's why like Fabrizio he put the here we go because they submitted the sheet for the transfer sheet, but then they had to again submit something to say the approval, but they did not get the medical through, so they were like, oh dang, we cannot let you go, so we withdraw it back.
So I think it
Crazy.
was some kind of Glasner's,
Yeah, impact.
chain
Yeah.
to it. So that it was like either send him for free next year or get some money out of it, but they did not get the replacement, so they decided to
Jan is
go
also
again.
possible, no?
Jan is possible, but वो 35
But
नहीं होगा. फिर वो तो
yeah, I mean, like, why do it in Jan? Because next year it'll be free agent, so we can just
हाँ वही
Yeah.
that we can just
get it
Until
for
and
free.
unless कुछ
unless
injury.
there is some injury है हाँ.
Yeah,
Yeah, just really quick, last 2 minutes we have. So, what are the big games? I think, of course, one is the
City
Manchester
United.
Derby. And yeah, I think that's the only kind of big game, so-called big game.
I mean, to be
And
honest, even say Arsenal Forest is a big game from context of like top six previous years. Like both teams in
Forest,
form, but
maybe. Yeah, Bournemouth Brighton is kind of a tasty, delicious game.
yeah, both are playing good.
Yes. Yes. And deadline day, finally, summer window is done. Manchester United, are you happy, Vaisakh, with all the transfers?
I am happy the transfers out.
Finally, with Lemons.
I'm happy transfers out, and
Is
the
transfer
thing
is
is,
Onana
out.
going to play another game for Man United? Yes or no?
apparently he has been told that it's done for him. Apparently, like internal sources, and then the Saudi and the Turkish league transfer windows are still open for 10 more
Still
teams.
open, yes.
So
Yeah,
that's why they are like Fenerbahce and Galatasaray. Both are looking for a keeper.
should go. Should
So
go.
they could go for one of them. So the talk is that Onana is going to go and Binder stays. Of course, wages are less.
मेरा भाई अंदर क्या बात है.
Obviously.
Chelsea, are you happy? I'm sure you are, right? Except for the keeper bit, I think.
Always. I mean, yeah,
and a
but still,
defender too.
we are a defender too, but we are greedy always, so that's okay. We are good.
You'll
Yeah.
get 10 more in January, no worries.
Yeah.
Sell maybe 20 more. Liverpool, I'm sure you are happy, except for Guehi, but other than that, how much would you rate the summer transfer window?
It's probably a 9 out of 10.
Come
100
on,
on
man.
10
It
Wow.
third.
has to be a
Wow.
10 on 10, man. It has to be a 10 on 10.
It's a
Talking
10 on
about greed.
सबको
greed is
डरा
something.
दिया है भाई. कोई अभी
Greed.
खेलना ही नहीं चाहता है लिवरपूल को भाई अब.
Post Salah era
Yes.
is already set up with Isaac now. बस ये सीजन
Yes.
निकाल दो,
Yeah.
next season से sorted.
Next season
Hmm.
से sorted.
All right.
Arsenal
And
beating
Arsenal,
for
Liverpool.
Arsenal,
Arsenal,
Yeah, happy,
Gyökeres.
happy. 9.5. Gyökeres better हो सकता था, but ठीक है, we'll take him. We'll
और
take him now. It's what we have. 9.5 though. But sales तो छोड़ ही दो. I won't speak about it. Yes, see you all very, very soon. Thank you. And the international break, we'll also take a break or maybe connect mid next.